Okay, who's Y?
Aam Aadmi, R.K. Lakshman, and Gattu and Asian Paints.
Sorry, Gattu?
The Asian Paints logo.
Okay, so X is Akshay Kumar. I'm not saying whether you're right or wrong, just getting everything in order, so no dispute later. X is Akshay Kumar. Who's Y? So X visited Y and got photographed with it. So who's Y?
R.K. Lakshman.
Okay. X and Y, R.K. Lakshman and Akshay Kumar according to you. Other way around. Who's Z? The character Z in the first film? Okay, going on to the next film. Who's the second creation?
That's Aam Aadmi.
Okay, so C1 is Aam Aadmi. So common max. Okay. Next film. So which is the film that I'm talking about? Film 1?
But
Sorry, 1, right? Yeah, film 1?
Film 1 is Khatta Meetha.
Khatta Meetha. Okay. So film 2?
Badhiya Lagana.
Okay. And what is Y's iconic creation C2?
His name is Gattu in the movie.
Oh, brilliant. I'll give it to you. Give him a big round of applause. I won't explain. I'll just show you a slide which gives you the answer. So Akshay Kumar. No, don't click there. Don't click there. Just go back. Yeah. And now click. Okay, so Akshay Kumar is superstar. Y is Mr. R.K. Lakshman. Khatta Meetha, the only part I didn't get was the character in Khatta Meetha, which is Sachin Titskule, based on the common man. The next film is Patiala House, in which Akshay Kumar, Bhagat Singh Kaalo is called Gattu, and that is the Asian film. So 10 points to team 4. Give them a round of applause, guys. We are almost at the halfway stage. So at the halfway stage, we'll announce the scores. We've had all the dignitaries here, so I'll introduce you to them and them to you respectively after this question. 10 points to team 4. Next question goes to team 5. Don't go near that answer slide. Just take it away from the answer slide. Makes my blood pressure rise. I don't carry extra questions. The final design features a silver letter above and intertwined with another gold letter. In a departure from tradition, the letters were flipped from their original positions because, according to an insider, otherwise it would be an embarrassing royal blank. Tell me which two letters, and I want the two letters, okay? Which two letters fill in the blank and what is being described here?
Okay, the two letters are W and C.
Okay.
Okay, the blank is flush.
Okay.
Not being embarrassing royal flush.
Okay.
So essentially the funda is that when they release crockery, official crockery for the Prince William wedding, it's a WC, and obviously they had different connotations. So they changed it around to make it CW.
You're telling me, asking me?
No, I'm just telling you.
Oh, brilliant answer. Give him a round of applause. Damn good answer. The left top is the original design when it was being conceptualized. So W for William and C for Catherine. Kate Middleton is actually Catherine Middleton. That's why I said I want the letters. Then they realized that WC obviously means you know what. So they made it CW. Normally it's always the guy's name, the guy's initial above and the lady's initial below. They changed it and now the crockery looks like this, CW. 10 points to team 5, and while the scores are being tallied, I just introduce you to the people who are here because of whom we are having the quiz. I want you to put your hands together for the director of the Army Institute of Technology, Brigadier S.K. Lari. Give him a big round of applause. We also have the joint director of AIT here, who is sitting with Brigadier Lari. We have Colonel V.B. Khande, give a round of applause, and the principal of AIT, Dr. Gosavi, give a round of applause as well. And the bottom line which is making the quiz possible in addition to AIT is obviously the people who are putting their money where their mouth is, who are believing in the rebooted BC Joshi Memorial Quiz. So on behalf of Persistent Systems Private Limited, I would like you to applaud and welcome Shri Bhargade, who is the head HR of PSPL. Give a round of applause. Great. So the scores are ready. We'll have a quick look at the scores and make sure we finish in the time allotted. Are the scores ready? Great. So there is 21 questions. I'm actually not very worried about the scores being tallied correctly because I know that half of these people keep their own scores also. Okay. At the end of 21 questions, roughly halfway through the quiz, this is how the scores stand. Leading at this stage by a margin of 2 points, Team 5, audio killed the radio Vikram. 35. Give him a round of applause. Okay, I love the way this is panning out. Next is 33, 32 and 30. In that order, Saat Quiznav, Ramanand and Niranjan at 33. Classroom strangers, Yash Marathi and Suraj at 32. And then team number 6, Karthik Bose FC, Anand and Ananya with 30 points. Then you have 25, which is traveling Pillsbury, Suman and Rubendu. And team 4, which top tailors from AFMC, from Symbiosis Law, 25 and 10. So give them a big round of applause for Symbiosis. Now we have a short round of the clues. I'll tell you the rules as we go to them. Then we'll wrap up the remaining quiz. So if we can go on to the next round. Okay, audience. This is the question. This was invented by a guy called Gordon Whitman in response to prodding by a golf buddy who saw him challenged by something on the golf course. And the various varieties in which this is available is called the whale, the shark, the porpoise, the penguin, etc. etc. What am I talking about? Somebody who's not answered so far. I want someone else to get a prize. Yes? Golf cart. Golf cart. Somebody else? Somebody else? No, you got a prize. You are Sunil, right? Yes, you. Okay, brilliant. I know your name. I'm going to ask you Anand, and this is the Super Sopper. The Super Sopper, if you go on to the next slide, I've got some nice pictures of the Super Sopper. The thing that they use, I guess you'll be seeing some of them in action during the World Cup. That is the logo of the Super Sopper, which comes into play when water starts waterlogging the ground. Alright, let's go on to the climatic round and then we'll come back to the other audience questions. Okay, one more audience question, great. Simple, just fill in the blanks. This scene of Dash, the son of Dash, 2 different ranks, shines forth for the good of the people. It is beginning to increase like the waxing phase of the moon and is going to be respected by the universe. So the italics is the translation of something very, very famous, and it's perhaps nice that I'm asking it here today. Tell me what the blanks are and what is this the translation of? What is? You know what today is, I hope. In addition to being the first BC's rebooted quiz. Okay, you have an answer. Yes.
First one is Shivaji.
Okay.
Second one, I forgot.
Okay, if you know Shivaji, you have to get the second.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, and what is this translation
I
of?
don't want to get it wrong. It's the translation of the Marathi verse.
Okay, where do you see this in its original form?
Shaniwar Wada.
Okay, but as what? Okay, give him a prize. What's his name?
Karan.
Karan. And yes, a complete answer? This scene of Shiva, the son of Shahaji, you are not mentioned.
Yeah.
And this is, if you can go to the next slide, it's actually Shivaji's scene. And the original Sanskrit says, Pratipat Chandra Lekheva Vardishnur Vishwa Valita Shah Sunos Shivasyasha Mudra Bhadraya Rajati, which is what it means in English. So, prize for Karan, ex-AIT alumni, by the way, alumnus. And we go on to the next round. Already giving you the scorecard. Tonight. As in tonight. 3 clues for 1 single answer. This does not pass. 1 answer per team doesn't pass. If you answer it on the first try itself, on the first clue, you get plus 15. If you don't answer it correctly, you get minus 8. If you pass, no negatives. If you say pass, I go on to the next clue, plus 10 minus 5, no negatives for passing. And the last clue, plus 5 and no negatives. I'm going to start with the team. Yes, sir. No, pass, I think if they say pass, I give them the next. Not to answer. Refuse to answer. Only 1 guess per clue. So let's go on to the next slide. Yes, these are your, just dim the light a bit. These are your number 4. You give me a topic and please do not go by the literal translation of the headings. Only one part of the heading is actually what it means. The other part is just random stuff. So team 4 will give me a topic of their choice and we'll go on.
We go with Bollywood superstar.
You go with Hollywood superstar. Okay, you got Akshay Kumar right, so you like Hollywood superstar. One Bollywood superstar, one Hollywood superstar. Okay, just click on Hollywood superstar. Clue number 1 for team number 4. In 1973, the only other classmate Robin Williams had at the Juilliard School, which is a performing arts conservatory in New York. Who am I talking about? In most of my questions, I try to put something on the slide which will help you find an answer. It's just that you don't know it's there. Alright. Yes, are you answering for plus 15? Okay, so no negatives. Next slide. Clue 2. Turn down the lead roles in American Gigolo, The World According to Garth, Splash, Fatal Attraction, Pretty Woman, oh my god, nice movies there. Romancing the Stone, Lethal Weapon, Bounty Heat, and The Bounty. Because they could easily be played by anyone with a strong physique, didn't require much brains, or so this person said. Who am I talking about? This is plus 10 minus 5, team 4. Plus 10 minus 5. Are you going for it? No. Next clue. Learned horse riding in the late 1980s and trained 5 to 6 days a week for competition in combined training events. This is for team 4, plus 5, no negatives.
This is Christopher Reeve.
Brilliant! Christopher Reeve of Superman. And that is why it was called Hollywood Superstar. Alright, let's go back to the main this thing. Yes. The next team in order, I guess, is team number 1. So pick a topic. Team 4 gets 5 points, and team 1 can pick a topic which is not Hollywood Superstar. Your guest is letting everybody not to pick sporting yards. Alright, can you pick a topic? Guys, you're killing me here. Pick a topic. Okay, they're going with novel approach. First clue for team number 1. Originally titled The Personal History, Adventures, Experience and Observation of X, the younger of Blunderstone Rookery, which he never meant to publish on any account. I'm not kidding you, that's the original title. Which novel am I talking about? And X obviously is relevant, so I have just put X in place of whatever it is. This, I kid you not, is the original title of something famous. It's funny what kinds of random trivia you find about famous things when you just dig down and try to make a question on it. Okay, are you going for it? Plus 15 minus 8. Okay, next clue. Plus 10 minus 5. Liked by its creator so much, being probably the most autobiographical of all his novels, that he once remarked, like many fond parents, I have in my heart of hearts a favorite child, and his name is X. The X which was in the title, which is in the title. So which book am I talking about? This is plus 10 minus 5. No negatives for going on. Salim is all ready to answer. Not this Salim, that's it. No, I can see him one jump. Okay, not going for it? Next clue. This is a sitter. A world famous performer and a rock band take their names from characters found in its series. David Copperfield. 5 points to team 1. It's actually, the full title is The Personal History, Adventures, Experience and Observation of David Copperfield the Younger of Blunderstone Rookery, which he never meant to publish on any account. Team number 1 gets 5, and the next team in order is team 6. They get to pick a topic.
We'll take fictional wanderer.
Okay, they're taking fictional wanderer. First clue, according to the creator. Now this is obviously a character. Okay, I'm a character, a fictional character. According to the creator, the character of Walt in T.H. White's novel The Sword in the Stone is this ex-character's spiritual ancestor. So the creator was actually talking in one of the interviews. The creator was talking about the entire persona and mythology and call it what you may surrounding this character, and this is what the creator had to say. The character of Walt in T.H. White's novel The Sword in the Stone is the spiritual ancestor of this person. Who am I talking about? Team 6.
Next clue.
Team 6 says next clue. Birthday is 31st of July, the same as the creator. This is plus 10 minus 5. So the next clue is the birthday is 31st of July, the same as the creator. And from my personal knowledge and friendship with these people, I can say that they are precisely the wrong kind of team for this to go down. Okay, team 6, plus 10 minus 5.
We're going to take a plunge and say it's Calvin.
Minus 5. Calvin as in Calvin and Hobbes. Calvin, okay. No. Minus 5. The idea for X came while waiting for a delayed train. This is for plus 5, no negatives. The idea for X, which is the character, came while waiting for a delayed train. No negatives, so audience, no, not you. Okay, the girl there. Harry Potter. Give her a try. Give her a try. What's your name? Sorry? Okay, give her a round of applause. Harry Potter. Okay, who's next tonight? Yash Marathe Sporting Layers. Fitting. First group, plus 15 minus 8. Founded in 1913, nicknamed Los Verde Blancos, which means green and whites, and also Los Montaneses, which means Highlanders. Now my, whatever language that is not very good, so I'm just going with the flow of the words. This is obviously a sporting entity, founded in 1913, and the nicknames by which its fans know it, some of the nicknames, two of them are Los Verde Blancos, which is green and whites, and Los Montaneses, which means the Highlanders. Which sporting entity? Plus 15, minus 10. Minus 8, sorry. Next, plus 10, minus 5. Based out of the autonomous community of Cantabria, and hosts its home games at Estadio El Sardinero. One second. Plus 10 minus 5.
Racing Santander.
Oh, nice! Racing Santander? Plus 10. And why is Racing Santander in the news? The owner is the second Indian to own a football club, Ehsan Ali Syed. And he made a failed bid for Blackburn Rovers as well. 10 points, it is fitting that Yash Marathe, ex-ESPN school quiz captain, gets it. No? Okay, never won, but whatever, went up to the final. 10 points to them. 2 teams left. I guess the next topic is picked by team 3. Okay, mythological bloke. First clue, plus 15, minus 8, here it is. In addition to the 11 other names that he bears, his most famous one means bright or shining or white, etc. This is plus 15 minus 8. This is the first clue. And it's a mythological character. One of my very close quizzing friends told me that he won't turn up for this quiz because I asked a lot of Ram Sita questions. This is an attempt to go beyond Ram Sita and stay within matter. Okay. Team 3 plus 16 minus 8. Next two. Not going for it. Next two. Considered to be an incarnation of Nara, who is the younger brother of Narayan, he is also often called Jishnu, which means the undefeated. So I guess we all agree that it's a team. Okay, the AFMC lady is all up and running. You don't answer right now. Team 2, this is for plus 10 minus 5. Are you taking a guess? Plus 10 minus 5. Third row. One time charioteer of Uttar, the son of King Virat. Arjun. Plus 5 to team 3. And actually, if you look at the roots of bright, white and shining, Arjuna is a lot like the etymological root of Argentina, which is again a place which gets its name because of silver. Arjuna in Sanskrit means light silver, silver light, silver white. 5 points to team 3, and the only topic remaining is Desi Tadka or Kanchi Juice for team 5. First group.